Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And as we get to the middle of the season, what types of things, Clark, do you think teams are working on in practice during this time of the year?
Well, I think you back off on the conditioning, making sure your guys are staying sharp in that area. And you focus on the details, tweaking play calls, tweaking how you cover other teams defensively. But it's more refinement than anything as you get into this part of the season.
They get it again. Another shot. Hill, no good. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Detroit Pistons. Gibson with the screen on Smith. Dang gets a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call them.
Outside for Korver. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 4 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's the screen. Hill drives in. And Hill throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The 3 from Hill. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Hill's got 9 points.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
A flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
Hill, and Hill throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Noah with the slam.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
Begovic with a screen. Hill passes to Begovic.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Korver gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Hill kicks to Nocioni. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's Noah. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Now, here's Korver. After the miss from Joakim Noah. Back to Korver. On the wing, Dang. Pass to Gibson. Now here's Korver. Hits it from three-point range.
I love how fast Korver shoots the ball. It doesn't even think about it. Just terrific instincts.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So for the Bulls, Brewer comes in for Josh Gibson. And it's Bogan's in for Kyle Korver. And then for Minnesota, Kevin Love comes in for Darko Milicic. And it's Beasley in for Craig Smith.
And that was Pekovic with a nice screen. And I tell you what, as big as he is, he can really put a screen on it.
Bulls trail by 5. Rose kicks to Bogan. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Love with the screen for Hill. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Dang. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. And it's blocked.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
So for the Bulls, Omer Asher, he's checked in for Noah. Thomas comes in for Luol Deng. And it's what a finish!
Goodness. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And it's Hill with the jam.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
High, arcing shot, and Bogans gets it to go. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take? Chicago making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Scalabrine. Korver comes in for Keith Bogans. And it's Rose in for C.J. Watson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 19 points for Hill.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And again, it's Minnesota converting.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Gibson with the screen on him. Rose, good.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Here's Hill. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Hill's got 24.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Rose, no good. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-6 run. And that one is good. Hill's got 9 points now in the quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Rose. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And Gibson sends it back. Here's Thomas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thomas got his first bucket of the night. Love with the screen on Rose. Hill finds Love. Yep, it counts. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And the big man, Love, setting that screen so that he can slip it and get in scoring position.
Outside Korver. Back to Rose. Thomas, a screen on Hill. Here's Rose. And the shot goes in. Rose has got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Chicago. Dang comes in for Brewer. And then for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Love. And Nocioni subbed in for Beasley. Good work there as it goes.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Rose. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Hill has the open look from beyond the arc and then some. Hill's got 12 points now in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Dang for 3. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smith. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Pretty slick move that time with the ball. That's one way to win yourself some space out there.
Pass to Noah. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Noah with a screen for Rose. The shake, and it's sent back by Hill. Smith finds Hill. There's... Oh!
Oh, man!
Watch out below driving with some bad intentions.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Rose. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Hill, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been...
Nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, 2005 was the last NBA draft with high school players. We're in the one-and-done era now, Clark. What do you think of it?
You know, I'm okay with it, Kevin. I actually like it. We had 8 high school players go in the first round back in 2004, and those are players who won't contribute for at least a year.
Hey, if Rose can hit that shot, those driving lanes just get wider.
Pekovic with the screen for Hill. Shot's good by Milicic. Milicic has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so he'll bring it up for Minnesota. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game to match up against Golden State. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. It's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Milicic, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, he's just punching that one down with some power. Milicic showing how effective he can be down low.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him. Here's Rose. He's got 17. Inside, Noah. And Noah with the slam.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And it's Hill with the jam.
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
Rose dishes to Noah, and it's Dang in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Rose, rebounded by Milicic. Milicic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They get it back, Pekovic, and Pekovic throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Hits the three-point bomb. Korver's got 6.
And Korver has made a living out of hitting that three ball. He has one of the quickest releases in the game.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Chicago. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Rose passes to Noah. And here is Gibson. Outside Rose. 6 to shoot. Floats one, and the layup is good. Rose has got 19 points.
You know, how about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
And it's Hill penetrating.
Nice take, slicing right to the cup.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Rose kicks to Korver. From the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow, he was left open.
Here's Hill. Sinks that one from the post. Hill's got 40 points.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Outside for Korver. Outside Gibson. Pass to Rose. Driving.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Hill dishes to Pekovic. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bulls with some changes. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for Noah. And it's Watson in for Rose. And a change for the Timberwolves. Love's checked in. Brewer the pass to Dang.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Love. Dang with the bucket. Dang's got 4 points this quarter.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Hill finds Love. Down low. No Sione. Count it. No Sione's got 5 now.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Back to Watson. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Hey, whenever Watson has room to let it fly, he will. I mean, if you're a defender, you got to defend him better than that.
Hill passes to Love. And Love throws it down.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Watson dishes to Gibson. Pass to Brewer. Bulls moving the ball around. Gibson with the screen on Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good.
Quality decision. Have to know when to pass it and know when to shoot it.
Love with the screen for Hill. That was a strong dunk.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Dang. Buries it down low. 8 points for Luol Deng.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
And so it's Minnesota holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. There's the pick. Back to Rose. From outside, off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Hill against Rose. Drills it from outside.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Hill drives in. Bogans grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 17. And Brewer kicks to Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
The drive by Hill, and it goes down 2 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. And Thomas has it in the corner. Back to Rose. Misses the three. Timberwolves leading by 18. Here's Hill. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Power move there, muscling it in. Weight room.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. Over to the wing. Shoots the three. Minnesota with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hill passes to Love. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
No adjustments made by these.
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking it to him.
Here's Rose. Makes it off the glass. Rose has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
From the stripe, Chicago grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Beasley. That one's good from the corner.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And stolen by Pekovic. And it's Hill penetrating. And it's Hill with the jam.
Oh, a lot of contact there, but his momentum off the drive lets him power through it.
Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Rose, no good. Minnesota's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. To Clark, the topic of the NBA this year. How good will this Miami Heat trio of LeBron, Wade, and Chris Bosh be, in your opinion?
Well, you know, it'll be interesting. During that infamous introductory press conference, Kevin, there was talk of multiple championships. And to me, that is what the goal should be. This trio is certainly good enough to make it happen. Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And it's Hill penetrating.
Chicago foul. Derrick Rose. Second personal
First one falls for him.
Third team foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Really fluid play by him there in that pick and roll.
Here's Rose. Outside Gibson. 4 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. No, wide open. It's good from about 19 feet. And it's 8 points for Joakim Noah.
Man, what a shot by Noah, wasting no time getting that one off.
Here's Hill, and there's the drive.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Hill.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Hill, the rebound by Gibson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Look from Dang. No good from Gibson. Hill kicks to Beasley. Misses the wing J. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.